Way to go, Astros. Welcome to Clutch City Chatter. I'm Jeff. I just found out that if you Google uh, the word dynasty, a picture of the Houston Astros comes up. So I was going to wait till tomorrow to do the next video, give me a little time to evaluate the game a little bit and jot down some notes. But I was just too excited. I had to do something tonight. This was such a hard-fought game, for the first 5 innings, 0-0. And then Fromber made a bad pitch to Schwarber, who deposited it into the outfield seats for a 1-0 lead for the Phillies. And, for a split second, I'm sure if you're an Astro fan, you had to be a little bit concerned because the Astros hadn't mustered up much at that point against the Phillies starter. But Fromber, after that home run, he got out of that inning. And in the bottom of the 6th, Altuve reached base. And behind him, Jeremy got a base hit, bringing up Jordan. And the announcers were saying that if Jordan came to the plate, they expected a pitching change for them to go to Alvarado. And I said at that moment, I hope they do take this pitcher out because we really haven't mustered much against him. So I was glad to see the pitching change. And I said that Alvarado has been in 4 or 5 games already, specifically to face Alvarez. And, he did hit Alvarez last time, but Alvarez had not gotten a hit off of Alvarado. It's kind of hard to say those two back-to-back, Alvarez and Alvarado. I'm going to get avocado. But I said that Alvarez is big-time due against Alvarado. He's seen him enough now. He knows what to expect. And so, even though Alvarez has not had a good World Series offensively, he was, absolutely due for a big hit. And he had seen this pitcher enough in just a week's time that he was able to go up there with a plan. He didn't even, when they were switching pitchers, Alvarez didn't even go look at the iPad to look at some video of this guy pitching because he knew exactly what Alvarado had. He knows what to expect from Alvarado. So I said that after Game 5 that Chas McCormick's catch in center field in the 9th inning was the biggest, greatest defensive play I'd seen in a game, in a World Series game. Tonight's at-bat by Alvarez in the 6th inning, the home run that he hit is the biggest home run I've seen. He absolutely crushed that ball. I don't think I've seen a home run further than that. I know that I've never seen a home run hit above the batter's eye into the little bar seating area above the batter's eye in Minute Maid Park. That was such a bomb. It was like, wow. You should get an extra run for that. And I think that the Astros knew as soon as that happened that they were going to win the game because usually you don't see a team run out on the field in the 6th inning when someone hits a home run. But Astros were down 1-0. Alvarez had been struggling up till this point, and when he hit that, the bench pretty much emptied onto the field to congratulate him as he was rounding the bases and as he touched home plate. It was a thing of beauty, the whole thing. And in the dugout afterwards, there were high fives and hugs, and they pretty much knew that they were going to win at that point. Of course, Philadelphia still had 3 at-bats, so you couldn't get, too excited. You had to keep the game face on some, be prepared to go out and play some good defense and pitch good. And thankfully, they'd already at that point planned on Fromber coming out of the game to start the 7th. It was going to be Hector Neris. And speaking of Hector Neris, man oh man, he struck out the side, 3 up, 3 down, and he was pumped. And that was really good to see. We've talked about how, he spent 8 years as a reliever in Philadelphia, and they never reached the playoffs while he was there. They were never a very good team while he was there. And he chose to come to Houston so that he could be in playoff contending on a playoff contending team. And it's just very ironic that the year that uh, he left Philadelphia to come to Houston, Philadelphia also makes the World Series. And he's pitched. Hector's pitched really good actually throughout the entire playoffs. But tonight's 3 up, 3 down was the most dominant he's been. He looked fantastic. And in the eighth, Brian Abreu, and I was really glad to Abreu rather than Rafael Montero. I've once again I'll say it that I think Ryan Stanek should have been used more in this playoff series. I don't think that it would have changed the outcome either way. But I think that he deserved a little more opportunities in the playoffs than what he got. But that's he looks just as happy as everybody else out there on the field, jumping up and down like little kids. So it's not a big deal. Just something I would have enjoyed seeing. I like watching him pitch 99 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour. But anyways, Brian Abreu did a wonderful job once again. And in the ninth inning, it was fantastic. In the ninth inning, Ryan Presley was superb once again. He struck out Harper and got Castellanos to foul pop to right field. And Tucker made a pretty nice running catch of a foul pop for the third out. Hey, it was great to see Trey Mancini get a hit today. I'm going to have to look up, see which Astro position player, if any, besides Trey, had not had a hit. And I think I know the answer. I think that's Aled Macias did not get a single hit in the World Series, and every other position player did. And I think that this World Series win puts to rest whether or not the Astros are a dynasty and whether or not they are a legit great team. They are, and they are. I want to ask if you've been enjoying my videos. I hope that you'll consider pushing the like button and subscribing to my channel. It's free, good entertainment. I am going to continue doing YouTube videos for Clutch City Chatter, even though the Astro season's over. I do watch the Houston Texans and the Houston Rockets. My videos probably won't be as often as they have been with the Astros, because the Astros are my true my true love. But I watch just about every Rocket game and absolutely every Texan game. So I will be doing continued videos, and like I say, if you enjoy watching them, I hope you'll at least consider pushing the like button and subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hey, check out my new World Series Champions designs on the t-shirts. And if you want to take a closer look and if you want to buy any, you can get them at my Etsy store, which has a link down in the description of this video. Well, I guess that's all I'm going to do for tonight. I was just, like I said, I was just so excited. We were jumping up and down at my house, and even a few tears shed. It's redemption. That's what it is. The Astros needed it, and the city of Houston needed it. And this team has delivered. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you'll check back in the near future for another video. And remember, in life, it's always good to swing for the fences. I'm Jeff, over and out.